Hello and welcome to another episode of Gig and Tell podcast. I'm Tash.
I'm Phil.
And today we're going to be talking all things favourite. I think this is going to be a really fun episode to film.
I'm going to feel really judgmental, I feel, talking about this, but hopefully in a good way.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm stressed.
Okay. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take me to actually think because I'm a very indecisive person and I have a lot of favourites. So
It's also so hard to pick for music when there's not, like, at least a genre to have it narrowed down to. Like, favourite band? What mood?
I know.
What mood am I in?
Yeah, I completely agree. And I've got like favourite band now and favourite like nostalgic band and like, you know what I mean? Like this, you go through so many phases of life that these things are going to change and I don't want to feel like I'm leaving anyone out because I think
that's
so much
kind
love.
of what I meant. I don't know if judgmental was the right word. But, like, yeah, I'm going to feel, like, guilty.
Yeah, so much love, you don't want to leave anyone out.
Yeah.
It's like if someone's like, give me your top 3 favourite Disney films, you have to give honourable mentions because you just can't narrow it down to that many.
Even down to favourite concert. Do you mean, like, the best time that I had with my friends? Do you mean the best performance?
Oh, God, the categories we've got are going to end up
subcatted,
aren't they?
This is going to end up as, like, a 10-part episode, probably, because...
We don't shut up.
Yeah, there's so much to say.
I can't believe how many things we plan for that we think, is this enough to fill an episode? And every single time we go way over and we're like, we haven't even listed half of
we can do a part 2 and 3 of this.
Yeah, definitely. So shall we get cracking? What's the first favourite?
Yeah, so the first one on here is venue.
Favourite venue? Interesting. I am going to need to think this is going to take a lot of cutting for you.
Yeah, this is going to be fun to edit.
Right, okay, let me think. I really struggle with favourite venue because, like you say, favourite different venue for what?
Favourite small venue, favourite arena, favourite stadium are all going to be different.
I'm always going to choose a smaller venue. I prefer small venues to bigger venues. I just feel like it's more personal. I know them better. I'm less overwhelmed. I think that I would probably go, even though the sound isn't great, I'd probably go Institute.
Sound's not bad at Institute.
It's not as bad as Academy.
It's not, like, insane, but it's as far as Birmingham goes, it's one of the better sounds.
Yeah, I like it. I think that I've seen so many bands there. I know how I'm getting to it. It's a 10-minute walk from the train station. I literally can beeline there. Like I know it, and I think that's probably why it's one of my favourites because I'm so comfortable with it. And I like that it's got the different rooms, so depending on the artist size, they get it right for that artist, so it never feels wrong. So yeah, I think that I'd probably go for the O2 Institute if we're going Birmingham.
I was actually just thinking everywhere.
Overall, okay. Yeah. What were you thinking then?
I was thinking Liverpool Arts Club.
I've not been there. What did you see there?
I saw Bradley Simpson there.
Okay, there you go.
And I thought it was really good. So there was like your main floor space was pretty small, to be honest. It wasn't it was a very, very small venue. So the main floor space was pretty small. But then it was steps up the back and they were like wide steps and you're allowed to stand on them. So that meant for me arriving late as usual. We were a few steps up.
That's really good that they do that.
We still had a really good view. Similarly, O2 Apollo in Manchester, the floor, but the sound at Arts Club was really good, I thought, as well.
Yeah. I think that the one that we went to in Manchester where they've got the floor that's a bit like this, it's not enough of an incline that you're going to like trip or anything, like it's not a hazard, but it works so much better because usually at that kind of where we were at the back, you wouldn't have been able to see. So it's just fantastic. Yeah. What a great idea. Why does every venue not have a slope?
The fact that it's been a thing for so long as well, because I remember getting back from that and talking about it and Dad being like, well, that's what the Odeon in Birmingham used to be.
Yeah.
Because that was a venue, not a cinema. And he said that was the same, that was sloped. And they used to pick people out of the crowd. So if you were really small, they'd pick you out of the crowd and take you to the front.
As if.
And that was
poor
just
Mo
like,
would get separated from us every time.
Well, yeah, Dad had his friend who was very, very tall. So where do they put them?
Yeah.
Because he was quite small.
Does he say you need to get to the back?
But yeah, I thought that was a great touch. And I know it wouldn't make a difference if you had someone really tall in front of you, but...
Every little helps.
Yeah. Give me a shot.
Yeah. Right, what's the next one?
Favourite band?
Favourite band? Oh dear me. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to say my favourite band is Water Parks. I don't think that there's any surprise in saying that because I mean, there's not many bands that I have multiple tattoos for and will go to every show.
Yeah.
We're going to see Water Parks in a couple of days and I've booked off 2 days for it. And I'm telling you now, if we were seeing any other artist in Birmingham, I would not have booked 2 days off for it. But I just know that I'm going to love every second. I want to go as hard as I want to without having to worry about the consequences. Like, I make myself sick at water parks, not physically, but like I make myself feel sick at water park concerts with the amount I scream. Like I come out and I can't, like my stomach hurts and I'm tired and my throat's fucked and like just, yeah, I just have the best time. And I just think that they're one band that I constantly stick with, constantly look out for, always watch their music videos, always keep up with their new releases. Like I just love them with my whole heart. So I think that personally speaking, I would have to go for Water Parks. If we're talking about like favourite band in terms of what I enjoy going to see with everyone else and someone else that's really highly with me and stuck with me, obviously we're going to say the Vamps.
Yeah.
Like they're up there. Like we've followed them for so many years, a lot longer than I followed Water Parks. We absolutely love the boys.
If you were
we know
going
them
by numbers of the amount of time and money spent on one band,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the
I mean, yeah,
Vamps.
we've travelled to other countries to see them, like multiple, more than once,
Yeah.
and I just think that I love that with the girlhood of it as well and the nostalgia, and I do love them now still. Obviously, like I love everything that they do and follow everything they release and follow all their solo stuff. Well, most of their solo stuff, and I just think that like if it was just me and you girls didn't feel the same way, I might have fell off more. Whereas I don't feel like that about Water Parks. It doesn't matter if I'm the only one that likes them, I'm
Yeah.
sticking with them. So I've had to give them like my top spot. But with the Vamps, like obviously they're a favourite and I can't not mention them. And now that I've just talked for the last 10 minutes, you go.
Well, I mean, I'd have to second everything. The first band that comes to mind is the Vamps.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It's so
I
hard
love.
to choose.
We're literally 10 minutes into this episode. Philippa has mentioned her favourite venue being one that she saw Bradley Simpson in. She's holding a Just My Type mug, and I've got my Bradley Simpson mug. And you're saying, I think I have to say my favourite.
Yeah, like I have a Vamps tattoo on my back. I have a daisy here.
Yeah,
and
I've
then I
got a
have
Vamps.
my thigh is loads of daisies. I'm getting another Brad one.
Yeah.
That I've designed.
Barcelona.
I've got Barcelona back there. Yeah, like there's.
But we've
a
also
lot.
got McFly, and in terms of
That's
favourite
not your
bands,
McFly arm.
This is McFly. That's embarrassing, isn't it? I hate me. Like, honestly, I feel so exposed
We've
on this
also
podcast
got
to how
McFly.
fucking stupid I am. We've also got McFly. We got McFly. So I do feel like how do you pick one? Top 3.
McFly was going to be my next
Vamps, and
mention.
Water Parks.
McFly was going to be my next mention because if there was a band I was going to say to anyone, like no matter what music you like, McFly put on such a good show. I don't have a feeling like I do for like when we're at a McFly show.
I could
Like,
sob.
When McFly are about to come on stage and like the first couple of songs, it's a different feeling to any other band. Like the whole time it is a different
You know you're in for a
feeling.
good time when you go into a McFly show.
Yeah, but it's so hard because I also want to talk about like Green Day, My Chemical Romance.
I know. I'm really glad that you've said band and we're separating band and artist because I just couldn't just pick one favourite artist.
Because like
Band.
Green Day, one of the few artists that has multiple albums with no skips on there.
Yeah.
Dookie and American Idiot,
Yeah.
no skips. At a push, I could say Give Me Novocaine is a skip, but I don't tend to.
Again though, the Vamps, loads of no skipper albums, and
But there's also albums with plenty of skips on there for me.
same. I could say the same for Water Parks. Like there's several albums that are like no skips, and then there's like an album or two where I'm like a lot of skips.
Yeah. I mean, My Chemical Romance is probably a huge amount of songs that I still don't know. They had such a big discography by the time I was old enough.
I'm going to be
to
hated by the MCR fans when we go
delve
to this
into
show.
it.
I hope you know. Like,
But
people
this
are going to, like, actually cancel me.
My issue with My Chemical Romance, a lot of the lyrics I don't know because I can't tell what he's saying.
I
And I
know.
don't have the time to sit and learn the lyrics and look them up online. I just don't have the time. So I will be singing syllables.
I find that a lot as well, that when you've listened to something as a kid, you haven't then invested the time or you didn't have the means to find out what the lyrics were. So then you've got just like a mumble or a in your head that you can't shake then. It doesn't matter if right now you went back to try and learn it.
Yeah.
You're not going to learn it because in your head for the last 10 years it's been your mumble that you've been thinking. Do you know what I mean?
Helena is the prime example of that. Other than So Long and Good Night, I don't know what he says in that song. I can make the syllables. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Other than the chorus, like the verses, I have no clue.
Yeah.
No clue what he says at all. But
I think
the
that's
memories
why
I have associated with My Chemical Romance are
Yeah.
like Dad going out and taking me to his favourite record shop and buying me all the CDs because he was so relieved it wasn't Justin Bieber.
That's a really cute story.
Like, there's some very early memories associated there with My Chemical Romance. And me and Mom have always had like a special bond with My Chemical Romance as well. And the moment when we saw them, and I'd looked at the set lists for the previous shows, and I'd said, Mom, because she was so excited about it, and I was like, Mom, I'm going to prepare you now. They're not going to play Bulletproof Heart.
Oh, I
Like,
love that song.
she was
Are
so
they playing that when we go?
Probably not.
Oh.
It wasn't on their set list the year we saw them. Like, they hadn't played it the whole time. And then they started telling this story about this song and what it was about, and it originally had a different title. And they were talking about it, and I was like,
Are they going to play it?
I was like, I think this is Bulletproof Heart. And me and Mum had a great time. You know, when you're just like, there's a reason we got tickets to that date. Like, there was multiple nights.
Because you had to travel no matter what, so you just picked one.
And there was multiple nights at Milton Keynes as well.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, like that moment is like, it's there for me.
I love it.
But because this one's the Long Live the Black Parade tour, they play the whole Black Parade album and then they have some at the end. But previously, I'm you today. Previously, it's not been Bulletproof Heart. It's not been one of them. But
that's sad. I think
yeah.
that's why one of my favourite songs from MCR is the one that goes, and I know that I can make you stay. And it's because he sings the words like this. So I can hear what he's fucking saying.
I am telling you now, if you want an old one, they won't play it, but an old one to go back and listen to, Ambulance is a really good song.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I know that
It's a really good, I couldn't tell you how it goes off the top of my head, but I've really been enjoying it recently.
Okay, I'll have to give it a listen.
So, solo artists.
Solo artists.
I know I didn't pick a favourite then, but
that's okay.
They're some of my favourites.
That's fair. Solo artist is really difficult. I'm trying to think of who I'm listening to right now as a solo artist.
I genuinely am still on Bradley Simpson. Lolo a lot.
Okay.
Still.
I think that my ultimate answer that I just have to stick with is it's just got to be Avril Lavigne.
I knew you were going to say Avril Lavigne.
It has to be.
I hadn't even thought about big ones, solo artists. I automatically go to the small guns.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Avril Lavigne.
No,
I just have such a special place in my heart for her. I've loved her my entire life.
Yeah.
Like, I idolise that woman.
Yeah. No, it has to be Bradley Simpson for me. But as of like recent discoveries, Lolo is
great.
up there. Like, she's yet to release a song that I've been like, I don't like that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taylor Acorn as well.
Yes.
She's got some tunes.
I'm trying to think of who I've been to see recently, but I do feel like it's mainly bands that I see rather than solo artists. Yeah. Youngblood is an artist that's a solo artist that I would put very up there for me. No, that's not
that was so well articulated.
I know, thank you. I'm very good at speaking the English language. Let's move on. Yeah, Youngblood is up there for me. But not like ultimate favourite. Like, he doesn't take over Avril Lavigne. No. I'm trying to think of who else. Because then you've got your nostalgic ones like Katy Perry and people that I loved back in the day. Yeah.
Sabrina, Taylor. There's a lot of big ones that I hadn't even thought about.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
I'm not going to change my answer though. I do love Sabrina. I don't know how to. My brain's processing.
I don't feel like I've liked her long enough for me to be like she's my favourite artist.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you were getting me to pick my favourite album last year, Short and Sweet, and the Panic Years would have been like, you know, close to each other. And I think one of my most listened to albums was Lolo's album as well.
I do. Yeah. To be fair,
there's a lot of Sabrina that I don't like as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. And even a couple, like, I wasn't huge on, like, I don't think it was it Bad Chem? I don't know, a couple that I was a bit like, what about?
I didn't love Bad Chem. It was a bit Ariana Grande for me, and I'm not a huge fan of that kind of thing.
Yeah, not quite me.
I thought of one then. Maggie Lindemann.
Okay.
Her early stuff, I was not interested.
I love her dark aesthetic.
Her recent album, and she had like a song with Kellen Quinn. Like How Could You Do This to Me is really good.
Yeah.
And Dove Cameron's solo stuff as well.
I feel the same way, and I'd put in the same category Halsey.
Okay. I don't think I know a lot of
She's
Halsey.
done a couple of songs that I have been like, oh, you're like, I always pictured her as being like just a pop artist, but I feel like she's quite like badass, like that kind of same vibe as well.
Yeah.
Like there's a few things she's like featured on with Youngblood, for example, 11 Minutes, and a couple of things that I've been like, no, I really like your vibe. But yeah, Maggie Lindemann is like beautiful.
Yeah, her like since she got rockier.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a bit of me.
And actually, if we're talking about throwbacks rather than newer people and how that people have changed and stuff, I mean, you have to mention Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I mean, he's not up there for me.
Like, he would have been, if you were asking me this 10 years ago. Then,
yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, Justin Bieber for me is one of them that, you know, when we were talking in our episodes about, like, controversial stuff and, like, do you let it put you off the person? I feel like he's put me off him.
Okay, you don't like him as a person.
Yeah, and that's kind of put me off all of it.
We're cancelled now.
That's just me personally. But I would still nostalgically listen if someone else put it on. I probably wouldn't put it on myself, but nostalgically would still listen to his first album because that's not Justin Bieber, that's Justin Bieber.
We literally had a night, maybe like 5 years ago maybe, we had a night where I don't even think it was nighttime, where we did Justin Bieber tattoos and put the first Justin Bieber album on, and we just had like a Justin Bieber day.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But I could deal with that. I think anything after My World now, I'd got too much of an association.
Fair.
That I'm like,
not even Believe.
Okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe some from Believe, but I think like My World is the one I can listen to where he's a different person.
Yeah.
Whereas like from Believe, he's the same person.
Yeah.
I think in my head.
Okay. Yeah, I think from Purpose I kind of lost it. I don't know if that was the name of the album. Is it Intentions, his new album? Yeah, I'm not. I like it. He's done an even newer one. Swag? Is it called Swag?
Oh. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I remember being really mad when he did 10,000 Hours with Dan and Shay, and I was like, now when we see Dan and Shay, there's going to be all the other people there that aren't.
I know.
Like, we'd seen Dan and Shay a couple of times in, like, the small venues. Like, the small rooms of the small venues as well. And then I was like, they're going to be in arenas now, and I'm not interested.
I actually don't know if they've been back to the UK since, because I haven't seen...
I don't know if... Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I think they maybe have.
I feel like they must have.
I think they have, but it was so close after 10,000 Hours that I was like, nope. I'd probably go see them now because I feel like it probably fell back off a bit.
Yeah, but I do feel like though maybe Dan and Shay wouldn't still be making music now if they didn't blow up a little bit, because some artists go for so long until they're like, okay, I need a job.
Yeah.
So, and if they were playing small, they wouldn't have been able to afford to keep coming over to the UK and playing in the small rooms, would they? I don't think so. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. But I also remember thinking the same thing at the time and being like, I don't want them to be big. Some people you just want to keep.
It was the crowd, man. I was like, the crowd's going to change from like the little like country pop lovers to like the Bieber fans who we've discussed before.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Fair. Right, next.
Favourite album?
Pass.
I'm going to go straight in and say I've already said it. No Skips, American Idiot / Dookie.
Okay.
But American Idiot has my heart.
Okay. Top
You
album
know.
of all time.
It's got to be up there. It's
Interesting.
got to be up there. Celebrity Mansion's Dinosaur Pile Up as well.
Okay.
Great album. Obviously Cherry Blossom.
Yeah.
I have to
I can't put Cherry Blossom in top albums because the two at the end I would just skip. Or I could probably count the amount of times I've listened to them on one hand.
No, I've listened to them all a lot. But to be fair,
What's the other one?
Day.
There's Treading Water and Protocol. No, that's not on that album, is it?
Yeah.
Is that
They're the two slow ones on Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossom?
Yeah.
Oh, I have listened to Protocol more then.
Yeah. But Day, to be fair.
Yeah.
All Vamps out. Then I'm going to say Night, and I'm going to go back slowly, and I love all of them.
So you just have to leave the Vamps out.
So, yeah. If we're leaving the Vamps out, American Idiot.
Okay.
100%.
I have a top 3.
Okay. I mean, I basically went American Idiot, Celebrity Mansions, and Cherry Blossom.
Yeah, fair.
So
Okay, I'll do a top 3 as well. What do you think? Do you have predictions for me on it?
the Great Depression, I feel like, is in there.
Yeah, it is.
As it is, yeah.
I literally rinsed that album.
Yeah,
like,
you really did.
I got it on vinyl. I got it signed. I absolutely love that album.
I'm trying to think of full albums that I've associated
Like
with you.
that's what I'm thinking of. Full no skip. I would be very upset if these were not in my life.
Yeah.
Like there's 3. There's the Great
I
Depression.
feel like recent ones, like since we've not lived together, I'm going to find it a lot harder. Like, because I'm going to be associating. When I'm thinking of full albums for you, I'm thinking when we had a CD player.
Okay, fair.
Which I know it's not going to be one that you're going to say, but it immediately makes me think Sleeping with Sirens.
I know. I knew you were going to say that. It's not one, but
No.
I knew you were going to say that. That does hold a special place in my heart, though.
Yeah, honourable mention.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like your other 2 might be ones that are since I've moved out, unless there's an Avril Lavigne in there. No.
So both of them are one definitely prior to you moving out, but not one that you listened to, so you wouldn't guess.
Okay.
And then the other one is by my favourite artist, which I'm surprised you haven't tried to mention.
Oh, Fandom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fandom, I have so much love for. So much love for.
To be fair, I don't really know Fandom that much as an album. I'll probably know a lot of songs off there,
Oh
but
my
as an
God.
album,
If you
I've not
listen
really
from
listened
it-
to much. But Intellectual Property,
Yeah. Yeah.
2022 was made by, was it 22?
Don't know.
22 or 23, whichever
Three,
year it
maybe,
was.
yeah.
I think it was 23 because it was Royal Albert Hall year.
2023, I think. Yeah.
That was the album of the year that year. For
100%. 100%. And if you haven't listened to Fandom from track 1 to track, I think
This
there's
is
10 tracks.
Waterparks, by the way.
Yes.
Obviously.
Sorry. If you haven't listened to it in order, all of the songs flow.
Mm-hmm.
Like one will end with a
don't know
ticking
if I have.
noise, and then the next one will start with the
Yes.
ticking noise, and it will flow
Again,
into each
MCR
other.
do
It's
that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
I find it really funny when they do that and then you listen on a CD player that doesn't flow.
Yeah.
So, like, when I put the
There's a
Black Parade
pause.
album on in my car and the dead ends with the beeping,
yeah.
you know, they're like, and then that flows into the second one. And I think they did it with Danger Days as well. There's a couple that are meant to flow, but it just awkwardly pauses and
Yeah.
then carries on.
Harrison actually said to me the once, he was like, "Why don't you have your fade in and out on?" I was like, "Oh, you can't fade in and out. You miss your start and your end. That's like, no, criminal.
DJ does it automatically and you can't turn it off with DJ and it.
Awful.
Oh, it did it the other day. It came in on the second verse. I was like, you've faded a whole minute out
What?
of that song. You've missed the whole first verse and chorus.
That's silly.
And it was Skin, Look But Don't Touch.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
fuming.
That's tragic.
Fuming. I was. And I went back and I skipped back to the start of the song. Because I was like, I got out of the shower, went to my phone.
And was like,
skipped it. Because if you just go back, it's just going to go back to the DJ again. So I had to like physically drag the thing back on the time at the bottom. Because I was like,
I will listen to this. and
criminal to only
Yeah.
play me half of the song.
think. It is, especially when you've got something that's going flowing like that, like you say.
Musicals, it does it with musicals.
So
Drives me nuts.
annoying. But yeah, them two. Great Depression, Fandom. The Great Depression is by As It Is. Fandom by Waterparks, and my other one is the Blush album by Moose Blood.
Yeah. You did listen to that a lot. I think I only know Honey and maybe one other song off there, but Honey was a tune.
Not one skip on that album.
Yeah.
I know it back to front. Like, it is incredible. I love that album with my whole heart. And I
Yeah.
don't listen to Moose Blood. Like, I
It's
know
just
that
that
album
album.
and no more Moose Blood. Not one other track, I don't think. But that album is absolutely insane.
Maybe this is your sign.
Maybe it is. I
Listen
don't
to
know
some
why I
others.
haven't before. Yeah. I also need to give an honourable mention to Catfish and the Bottlemen. I can't think of what the album's called, the one with the
black and
crocodile
white
on the
cover,
front.
Yeah.
Because that's amazing
Yeah.
as well. Okay, what's next then?
Favourite stage set? Gotta be Sabrina for me. The house tour.
Fair.
Like, the house layout
Valid.
was, like, insane. But I've got to say, the backdrops that they had for American Idiot / Dookie,
Yeah, they were really good.
they, like,
Warmed your heart.
Also, McBusted, when they came down in the DeLorean,
Yes.
that was sick.
Epic. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, it was. I feel like every year the stage production like gets better and better. Like people do a really good job. I would probably say that the one that comes to mind as one of my favourite sets would be the 1975s, because they did a really, really good stage set with like Matty coming in and out the TV and having the house set up and everything as well. Like that was all really, really well thought out, and he utilised everything. It's not like it was just a set. Like he was interactive with the set, which I'd never seen really before. So I'd definitely put that as like a highlight for me. But I have to shout out Taylor's, because when she was doing things from like the album I don't really listen to, I think it's Folklore. Yeah. That album, she had like all the greenery and everything on. It was so beautiful and it looked so enchanted, and she looked like a little princess. Like it
really
was
cute.
so gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I have to give a shout out to that, because that was just massive. It was insane. So yeah, that's they're my thoughts.
I feel like what you were just saying about the 1975 is the same kind of vibe as Katy Perry, but also it was a completely different vibe, but like her set was all interactive. It was all based on her being a part of it.
Yeah, she climbed things.
That one just was a bit bizarre.
Yeah, it was out there for sure. Not as out there as America, but out there. Certainly.
Yeah. No, 100% Sabrina's for me. The short and sweet tour. The set was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely crazy.
It was good. It was really good.
But McBusted did some good sets as well in their time.
Yeah. Sabrina must have been so fit running up all those stairs every day.
She actually did like a tour of the set, and she was like, I've regretted putting these stairs in the whole time.
Did she say that?
Yeah, because she was like saying how it was like testing her having to like walk down them and not fall down them in those massive shoes. Yeah, and like, oh my god, the video of her giving like the tour. Have you not seen the tour of the set?
I feel like I might. I was at the very end. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember her saying that about the stairs.
It was towards the end of the tour. Yeah, it was so funny because it was like her saying goodbye to it.
Yeah, I'm sure I have seen it.
Oh, hilarious! Oh, this one's gonna take some thinking.
Okay.
I might come back to this one. I might circle back. So, favourite support act that you've seen?
Ooh, how interesting.
This is a really funny one for me, because my first thought is, well, the band I followed the most after seeing them as a support act has to be the Vamps.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they were the best support act I've seen. You know what I mean? Like, they were babies. Not because they were bad.
Yeah.
But just because they were babies. They'd not played enough shows to have their stage presence yet. So I don't know if necessarily they were the best warm-up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know who would be, though.
Now, I've got a thought, but they weren't a support band as such, but they played the same night. The first place that my mind went to was when I saw Yumi at 6 double headline with All Time Low.
Yeah.
And they played before All Time Low, and I hadn't gone to see Yumi at 6 on the double headline. I'd gone to see All Time Low, and Yumi at 6 came out before, and I have followed them ever since I came out of that show. I went in for All Time Low and I came out with a Yumi at 6 hoodie and no All Time Low merch.
Yeah.
I fell in love with them on that day, and there was no looking back. And I know they're technically not a support, but they were someone I discovered because they were performing on the same night. So that's where my mind went to start with. But Other than that, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to think of if there's anyone I
one
still
that's blowing my
follow.
mind. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who's like pumped the crowd up the best because I know that there's one and I can't think of who it was.
Yeah, Almost Monday were good. Almost Monday were
Yeah,
good, but
Almost Monday
actually,
were really good.
the one that actually really stands out in my mind as I was at the concert going, these are insane, was Coin. At 5 Seconds of Summer, when Coin supported 5 Seconds of Summer,
You
I
did not
was
shut
stood
up
there.
about them.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, they were insane.
Yeah.
I've seen them since headline themselves and I was underwhelmed, but as a support act, they were amazing. That's my answer. Coin.
There we go. There's yours, Sam. I genuinely like when Uni and Jay supported the Vamps.
What?
Oh my god, that even
set.
happened
Yeah.
until that moment. That was
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, that's
gotta
worlds
be-
colliding. Like,
it was the relevancy of it. Like
Boy
it was
bands.
someone else that was like they're the right kind of band to pump you up for that gig.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think that's where a lot of support acts flop
yeah.
when
yeah.
they're just not chosen.
Especially
right.
when they've got like slow support acts, like with slow songs, and you're like not a slow artist yourself. It's like, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some bizarre ones. I mean, Elvana supporting McFly.
Where the hell did that come from? I mean, a vibe, but what?
I'm excited though for Twin Atlantic supporting McFly.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because they're
Simple Plan supporting fucking.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I knew there was one. That's the one.
Yeah. It's got to be
That's
said.
the one I was trying to think of for sure. I was thinking Avril Lavigne. Someone supported Avril Lavigne, and I couldn't think that was
The main supported water parks when me and Harrison went to Nottingham to see them, and they were amazing.
There was a show I went to just for the support acts, and I left for the main band, which was
really?
when Dead Pony and Lunas were supporting the Blackout. And we tried to stick around. We were like, we'll see what the Blackout are like. We'll see what. We left. We left like 3 songs into that set. But Dead Pony were really good. R.I.P. Lunas.
R.I.P. And also, I need to correct myself because I've just said that the main supported water parks. They didn't. The main and water park supported Yumi at 6. So, sorry.
What a night though.
It was amazing. It was very good, yeah. I can't complain at that. But yeah, that was really good. And when we've just been to see All Time Low, Mayday Parade supported. And I mean, we all know I have a very nostalgic place in my heart for Mayday Parade. But for certain, the support art that I've came out and not known them previously and been like, these people were insane. Coin stole that show by far.
Yeah. Favourite merch that you own?
Favourite merch that I own is... I'm going to have to think. 2 seconds.
American Idiot t-shirt, I think, for me.
Fair.
Although my Brad poster at the top of the stairs has its pride of place, man.
Nice.
And the Brad hoodie, actually.
That Brad hoodie you wear all the time, you were wearing it yesterday.
Yeah, it's so big and comfy, and I love that it's a proper design and it's not just going to, like, peel off.
I was just thinking hoodies too. I was thinking probably my either Funeral Grey hoodie or Don't Feel Like Feeling Sad Today, which is my Youngblood merch. That was a black hoodie.
You wore
as
that
well.
so much.
Yeah, I wear that all the time.
This one, because I know that we'll have the answer quickly. Best trip for a concert?
Barcelona.
Gotta be Barcelona. The only second for me would be Knox.
Okay, yeah.
But that was more about the show than the trip, to be
Yeah.
honest. Best set list that you've seen? Favourite set list?
Gee. The Vamps tour where they play Volcano.
Not Volcano.
Kill me now, that's because we mentioned it earlier. Where they
didn't.
played...
It
Yes,
was
we
too
did.
good to be true.
Yes, I know, but I said, was it
did you
Volcano?
say
And then you said, no,
Volcano?
it's not Volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's right. No, you said Juicy Fruit.
Oh. Never mind then. Scrap that. The Vamps tour where they played Hurricane, that is got to be.
They pulled Hurricane and Too Good to Be True out of the bag on that
Right.
one, and I was in
We
shock.
went to several nights on that tour and not one night disappointed. Like seeing the same songs on repeat, every single one. They could not have nailed a better set list. It was absolutely insane.
They really nailed it.
And then the following tour they played Jack as well, which
But they
I've
cut
got a shout
Cheetah,
out.
so that one can't win.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Cutting
So
Cheetah
I
was
would
out of
say yeah,
order.
that.
We bullied them into playing it on the last night.
Yes, we did.
Um, yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, I have to also shout out, as I already did, MCR when they threw Bulletproof Heart in there.
Yeah.
But that was just the one song, really.
Yeah,
But the whole
that's fine.
set list was good. And McFly always have a great set list.
Oh, every time they don't.
Every time. Like, there's no specific show, just McFly.
Yeah, just McFly. Every McFly show. Yeah.
That is all.
Yeah.
So the final one,
Yeah.
this is the one I'm going to have to really think about. Your favourite memory, like your favourite moment you've seen live, or your favourite memory at a show?
One of the first things that actually comes to mind is me and you singing along to Forever's Not Enough at McFly when we went to see them.
And we, like, decided on the...
Yeah,
on
I
the
was like
tattoos in that
literally
moment,
like
that was-
crying, sobbing, loving life.
Yeah.
I was like, I am on top of the world. This is what I'm on this planet for.
Yeah.
Is this moment like
Us screaming together is a lot of them.
Yeah.
Emma Blackery Villains Part 2.
Oh my
Screaming
God,
in the
yeah.
Institute. Was it the Institute?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of us screaming together, I think, to be
The
fair.
Great Depression.
Slam dunk.
Slam
Just
dunk.
slam dunk.
So many things that have really stuck with me. Like you say, how do you choose in Barcelona?
So
watching
many moments in
the
Barcelona.
acoustic set in
The pool
Barcelona at
party.
sunset, the pool party. How the fuck can you top that?
Beautiful.
Like, man,
Yeah.
we live a good life.
Yeah, very lucky.
I love music.
Music is the best.
Yeah. Cool. I feel like we actually didn't need as much on that last point as you.
I feel
as
like
much
I
time
could
on
go
it.
on, but I feel like we
Yeah,
mentioned
no,
such good
for sure.
ones
Like,
straight away.
They're like right up there for me.
Yeah. I feel like there's probably been... I've had a lot of moments with Mom as well.
Yeah.
Like, it was a really weird one when we saw Avenged Sevenfold because they weren't on the top of their game. Like, Mom was like, I've seen them before and they've been so much better than they were that night. But we had a great time.
Yeah.
Like, me and Mum, like, had our arms around each other, like, headbanging. Like, it was... We had space around us because we were having a
love
great time and
that.
everyone was moving away from us.
I actually do feel like one of the best moments as well was when me and Jazz went to see Taylor Swift and we like singing "You Belong with Me" and like throwback songs like that, and "Love Story" like was like peak. Like I needed this moment to happen in life.
Us, Welcome to My Life.
Yeah.
Simple Plan.
Yeah.
Most of Avril Lavigne. The first time we saw Paramore.
The entire experience of seeing Avril Lavigne is like
Paramore as well.
Yeah.
That show I remember coming back and being
I
like,
don't
that was the best time I've
actually-
ever had.
Really, I don't feel that type of way. I enjoyed
It was standing in our circle, and
Yeah.
it was the first time we did that, and we weren't just trying to see the show.
Yeah.
And that at that time, we've had better ones since for sure, but that at that time, I remember leaving. Like that one will always have a place in my heart because at that moment, I was like, this is what we need to do. We don't need to be trying to see an act when we're at the back of an arena.
You've actually just reminded me that I do have to shout out Panic at the Disco as well because I had the best time in the world at Panic at the Disco.
I didn't know enough at Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
And we were so tired because we'd just flown back from Amsterdam.
And I and me, myself and Jasmine were very drunk, so yeah, it was good. It was really good.
And the moment we realised they were playing Hurricane at the Vamps.
Oh my God, yeah.
That moment
it was insane.
was-
Walk out of bed today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a moment that was.
I agree.
For sure.
Aw. I love it. I love it. I love reminiscing, and I love these kind of episodes where we just have a little bit of a chit chat and a ramble. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how entertaining it is to watch, but I love like recapping and talking about things.
This
that
one
we've
felt different.
had. It did.
This
I feel
one like hit me.
Yeah, I agree. I
I could
agree.
cry.
I feel a special type of way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've kind of covered everything that we wanted to cover. Thank you very much for watching another episode. Really appreciate you watching. If you've got any comments, thoughts, favourites, then comment them down below. Let us know what your kind of favourites are for each kind of section that we've covered. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye.